Hello, people of the internet, and this is Technically Modded. And today, under our technical spotlight, we've got not enough items. Yay! Look at it. Would you look at all of this? Yeah, well, when I was talking to some people about this mod, some of them said it's a copy of, not too many items. God, I forgot the name. Ooh. But actually, it's not a copy. Yes, it was. The idea was taken from it, but it's not the same. And even on the thread, to which you can find the link in the description below. Whoa, I feel like climbing today. You're gonna find the link below. And it's not, and it was actually has been said by the creator of Too Many Items, so it's not a copy of not enough of too many items. And I don't want hear anyone ever saying that it is. So basically, what is not enough items? It's a mod that allows you to cheat in items of any amounts. But what's cool about it, first of all, let's have is that there are actually many more things that Too Many Items provide. So, for example, one second. Nope. Okay. You can press X by default, which will bring up your enchantment menu. So you can set any level from 1 to 10, get out something like a sword, where's a diamond sword, there we go, place it in here, and you get all the different enchantments that I can possibly have. So we can have sharpness, knockback, yeah, look at that, ain't that cool? Now we have an enchanted sword without using any balls or enchanting and random luck. What's also, and it actually works, let me prove that by getting a zombie. Spawn zombie. Kill. That flew a bit. And hit again. Never gonna annoy me, those zombies. So let's have a look at NEI from the very beginning. So what we see here is all the blocks and items you can possibly have. It also supports mods, so you can have modded items spawned in. That's on this side. Down here you can specify how many items you want to get. So if I want 128 of something, when I left click I get 2 stacks, and when you right click on an item or a block you get 1 of them. If you shift click on an item you get an infinite amount of it, so it will always refill. But and now I need to get a pick. Cool, because I didn't really want them there. That was just a proof that they're unlimited. What else? Well, on this side we can delete our items, toggle rain on and off. We can turn on creative mode, so we can fly. And there's also another mode which is creative plus, and as far as I can see, what it provides is just a bigger inventory for you when you're trying to spawn in items. But what I'm not sure actually is that if it's it provides infinite amount items as well. So, and you can switch back to your normal thing. Also, it has magnet mode, which is cool. So if you was to spawn in tons of stone, and then throw it all on the ground, it'll all get sucked to me. Look at that, ain't that gorgeous? Well, yes it is. And if you shift click on the delete on the bin, you can delete all items, which is cool. Also, you can change time of day, and there's a heal player button. So if you were to look at my hearts and my hunger, I press this, all full. Thank you, NEI. And what's also awesome is that if you shift click on rain, no, shift right click on a rain icon, you can disable rain whatsoever. So in this world, we're never gonna see rain ever again unless I click on that. Also, I can disable dawn, dusk, and midnight, so I will always have daytime, which I will be definitely using for all these technical spotlights. What else? Here we can save our current inventory, and we can go to a different inventory, so you can switch between things, right, like this, and you can delete them, and you can rename them, blah blah blah. There we go. So now I could go to load 5, which is an awesome ring from EE, which I'm gonna get to later, and you can switch to this blah 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 blah, but I'm gonna rename it to 1. Also, it has subsets, and you can save your own, by the way. So if you disable some items, so if I was to disable some of those mods, I could save this, and then if I was to load all the rest of the items with left clicking on them, you can enable seeing those items. See, and I could load it up. So now, once again, I can't see all those items. And what this is I'm doing is I can disable stuff that I can see, so I can disable all the blocks. All I'm going to be left is with items, no blocks. And if I hover over it, I can enable types of blocks I want to see. So if I want just this type of wooden planks, stone, and bedrock, I can see that, which will probably be right here. Look at it. Makes your life so much easier. And it even supports some of the mods. So things like Railcraft, you can disable seeing at all, so you will not see any Railcraft in here anymore, if that's not what you want to see. And I'm doing this, but right click on it. When I left click, I enable seeing it. So yeah, and if you hover over some stuff, you can disable specific parts of mods. So I can just disable seeing all the cards, but I will see all the rest of Railcraft, which is cool. And switch it back. There we go. So this mod has been created by an awesome person called Chicken Bones. He is cool, and he has made of all the other mods that I would look at later. Some mods you're not gonna see by me, because I'm probably not gonna use them, and I don't know how to use them. But it's also SMP compatible, and it's all bucket ported, so you can set it so you on your server, so you won't be able to spawn in items. And it also works on a vanilla server, so yay! Next, what's awesome is that you can go to options, and then you can look at controls. So what can we have? Oh yeah, an awesome thing I'm gonna show you right now that you're not gonna see in any other mod. So if I was to go to the first page, oh, I'm a noob to Minecraft, and I don't know how to craft TNT. So with NEI, you should never worry ever again. You can just hover over this items, press R, while pressing the right thing, and you can see how you can make this awesome thing like TNT, or anything else like a cake. I forgot how you craft a cake. Hover over it, press R. Wait. Oh, it's the wrong type of cake, it's the block. So I need to search up cake in this awesome search bar. Hover over the right cake, not the block. Press R. And that's how you make a cake. And there we go. And if I know that that wall is used for something, but I can't remember what the name of it was, I could just press U on it for use. Now I can see that with wool I can make painting, and the chests, alchemy bags, which are all modded items, by the way. Also, there's a shaped crafting, which means that it has to be in a particular shape. Shapeless crafting, which can be in any way or form, so I can have a wool card here and this here, and it would still make the same thing. Microblocks, that's a different mod I will get to later. So yeah, that's really awesome, especially when you're using a recipe mode, which is for people who don't like cheating, but they still want that feature of recipes. Oh yeah, so if you can still, you can't spawn in items, it'll actually show you the recipes and stuff. And use this, if you left click on an item, it'll show you the recipe, and if you right click on an item, it'll show you the use when you're in recipe mode. So that is cool. What else does it add? Well, you can have all the different options here, which there are just too many. And also you can set like the recipe mode. There's also utility mode, which you can define of what you can have. So you can't spawn in items, but you can still have the bin and the magnet mode, which I'm going to turn off. Or you can have the cheat mode just for this world, but for the other worlds you're going to have recipe mode, so you don't cheat. And in the configs you can set it to lock mode, which will not allow you to switch between these. So if you're a person like me who knows how to do it and does it sometimes, but I'm never gonna do that ever again, I'm gonna change. Yes. Also, you can look at blocks IDs, so you can hide and show unused block IDs. If you're trying to add mods and you don't know what block IDs are used, you can look at these. There we go. Oh great, I just cut the video. Fun times, now I have to put it all back in, and I thought I'm not gonna cut this video so I don't have to do a lot of rendering. But oh well, let's keep going with this. So you can have real-time search enabled, disabled, so we can hide unused block IDs, and we can show all block item IDs and such, which I don't like personally, because all those numbers can become annoying. But if you need to find something by its item ID, you can use that. Now get hidden. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. Oh no, it doesn't, because some mods have their own plugins for the box, for the items, so they can be shown in a recipe that uses a custom machine, which is cool, believe me. And that can become painful sometimes when you don't know how to make something and it uses a custom machine. So yeah, and let me see, just to note, potions and brewing are also supported for this. Oh no, that was the wrong button. I meant to press R. And you can see how you make. So from an awkward potion, you can take a spider eye and turn it into potion or poison. No, potion of poison. Okay, alright. And I think that pretty much wraps up this technical spotlight. This was technically modded with NEI under today's technical spotlight. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Links to all the sorry about that, the links to all the threads will be in the description below. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed, and if you really like me, subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys, and bye.